Hello, my name is Kainton Munonye, and just look at what happens here. If I right click on this file and just click on run file, it displays this calculator, and let's see how it works. 2 plus 3 equals 6. Click on this to clear. 8 times 5, that'll be 40, and that is very correct. And let's test divide. 8 divide by, sorry, I need to clear. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. So this is a simple calculator in Java using NetBeans, and this is what we are going to do together in this tutorial. So we are going to start from the scratch. So I'm going to close NetBeans completely, and then we are going to start from the scratch. Estimated duration is 35 minutes. It may be less, and the level is intermediate. Number of steps 23. It's not difficult, it's not easy. And there, my name is Kainton the Tech Pro. Before you continue, you should have NetBeans installed on your computer. So these are the steps we are going to take. So let me exit from this presentation so that if we take any of the steps, we come and tick done. Okay, this link here is the link that contains the procedures. You can actually print out this procedure and then keep it handy. For now, I'm going to open the web page and then follow from the web page. Paste. This is the simplest tutorial I've ever seen. It's step by step and easy for everyone to follow. Alright, let's just go all the way down to step number 1. Okay, so let's see. Step number 1, create an application. Okay, so we open NetBeans. Because it says create an application in NetBeans, name the application calculator program. If you don't know how to create an application, you can look at the procedure here. So I'm going to create an application. Now I have calculator program already, so I'm going to just give it a name. A new project, Java application, and then go to next, and then let's call it my calculator program. Alright, so my calculator program is the name. So I've created an application in Java, so it opens the source code where you can write program. But for now, we are not interested in here. In this place, we are going to just go ahead to write a program. We've completed step 1. Done. That's fine. So add JFrame to the form. Add JFrame. There's step 2. Add JFrame form. So what you do, let's close unnecessary applications so that we be able to see just our application. So let's close this, and then let's see. Okay, I think we are good. Okay, so close this. Okay, so this is what you have. So what you are going to do, you right click on the name of your program and say new, and just say JFrame form. Give it a name, PNL calculator. Okay, so just go ahead to say finish, and the panel displays right there. Alright, so we've completed step 2. We've added a JFrame form, so you can see it's really fast and easy to follow. So the next step, let's see, the next step here is add 2 JPanels to the form. The details of step 3 is here. Add 2 JPanels and resize to position them as shown. So let's go ahead to do it right there in NetBeans. So here in the palette section, you see, you look for JPanel. Yeah, just panel, not JPanel, just a panel. Add the first one, and then add a second one. So we see 2 panels right there. I'm going to align the first one to the top. Okay, so and then align the second one on that, so you can see how I align the two. Alright, so move this one a little bit up, make sure everything aligns exactly the way we want it. So at this point I've completed. Okay, I want a little gap here. Okay, so seems we're okay. Okay, no. Okay, so I think everything is okay. Alright, so okay, it's fine. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is done step 3. So this is done. Add a test field. So I'm going to add a test field. So from the container side, look for text field, and this is it. So add a test field. I'm just going to position it correctly. Alright, so this is a text field. Let's look at step 4. I guess I'm going to name this text field. I'm going to give it a name. That step was skipped. So just go ahead, edit text, and just remove everything there. Right click again, change variable name, and call it txt results. Txt results. Okay, that is the name. So we are done with the text field. Am I too fast? You can actually pause the video. So we add buttons. That is step 5. Let's see step 5 in the list. Place buttons on the form. Don't change the name. You can find buttons on the Pellets tab. Just add buttons, resize them until you have enough buttons on the screen. So how many buttons? 0 to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you can actually look at the first part, so you can see the number of buttons we add. So I have about 12 here, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go do that. So this 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Go again, plus minus, and this is class screen. Okay, so let's make them a little bigger. That's a little bigger. So yours may not be exactly like this one, but just try to arrange them as much as you can. After now, I'm going to show you a shortcut to arranging them very easy. Alright, so this is what we have here. Alright, so let's make sure you arrange them. Okay, so the arrangement is complete for these 4. So I need to add 5 more buttons on the right hand side. So what do? I just say 1. No, that is not right. 2. Okay, let's just adjust the sizes to fit. 3, 4. Sometimes this thing can be later troublesome there. Okay, so this is what we have. Okay, let's just take it this way, then the last one. For now, let's just allow it to be this way in view of our time. So we have added buttons to the screen, so that is step 5 has been completed. So let's come here and mark step 5 done. Now change the button text. To do that, you simply right click, edit text, and say 1. Here edit text 2. About arranging it, we will not worry about that for now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. This should be plus, minus, and then this will be clear. Alright, so now I don't really like this. Okay, but for now let's leave it. So here we have plus, the first one, the second one is minus, we have multiplication, division, the last one is equality sign, and that is equals. Okay, so this is what we have. Let's shift these also, and then reduce the size of the form, something meaningful there. Alright, so this is what we have. Okay, so so we are going to leave it in this way. Okay, for now just leave it this way. Let's just try to put this. So equality sign is just under all of the buttons. So now we've completed step 6. Changing the button text is being done. If you want to see the details, just use this place. I'm not going to be reading it because I already know it. So the next step is, let's see, change the buttons, the button variable names. So you do that by right click, change variable name, btn1, and this is btn2, and this is btn3, and so on and so forth. btn4, this is btn5, this is btn6, this is btn7, this is btn8, this is btn9, this is btn0. Remember, this is 0. I typed it out the way it is. This is btn plus, minus, This actually should be CE. Okay, I don't like this and being very stubborn. Okay, let's allow it that. So let's change variable name btn Claire. That is the name. Change variable name btn plus. This one is btn minus. This one is btn multiplication, and the last one is btn divide, and this equals button is btn equals. Let's see where we are. We've completed step 7. Are you sure we are going to meet up with our time? Preview your design. To preview, you simply right click and then click on run file. Wait for some seconds. Not very much arranged, but for now let's work with this. So let's close it and move on to the next step. Preview is okay. View the source code. So I'm going to view the source code by right click. Sorry, this here you see design, just go to source code and just go all the way down. So this position here is where I'm going to write my first program, and that is on step what? Step 9. Step 9, okay, we locate this position, and in step 10 we actually copy this and paste in there. Copy and paste. Alright, so this is step 10 completed. Step 11, enter view the source code, enter first code declarations. That is what we just did. Find where to write button 1 code. Now I'm going to go back to design, go back this button 1. I'm going to write a code that tells the system what is going to happen when this button is clicked. So right click on it, right click and just say events, go to mouse and go to mouse clicks. Make no mistake about this. Just scroll up a bit so that you find out where this button is hiding. So there is it, btn1 mouse clicked. So this is where we are going to write the code. So let's copy the code for button 1. This is button 1 code. Just copy it and paste out there. Copy and paste. Alright, so you don't have to worry about anything. So I've pasted the code for button 1. Let's look at the next step. So we've done for button 1. I've written the code. Done. Okay, so test your program this time. So click on save and then right click to test. You click on run file and click on 1. 1 appears in the display as you can see. So let's continue. The program is working. So test your program. Done. Locate where to write button 2 code. That you already know how to do. Go back to design, right click on 2, change variable name, not change variable name. Just go to events and go to mouse clicked, and then let's copy the code for button 2. This is the code for button 2 and I'm going to paste it there. Alright, let's go to where to paste this code. Scroll up a bit so that we see where to paste the code for button 2. Just paste the code out there. Alright, for now I'm going to just do the same for button 3, and then you continue by yourself to complete the other one. Done, and then done. I've pasted the code for button 2, button 3 to 0. That will be done by you. So I'm just going to just do finally for button 3, right click, just go to events, mouse clicks. So this is the place. So if we paste the same code there, okay, now what you do is to change the button here to 3, to 3, here to 3, here to 3, here to 3. So we've changed in 4 places. So that is for button 3. Maybe we'll just do one more for button 4, events, mouse clicked, scroll up a bit. This is for button 4, as you can see, and paste. Just go ahead to change to 4, btn 4, and then here is 4, here is 4. Okay, that's fine. So now you can actually continue for 3 to 10. So let's assume it's done, or maybe I'll just leave it for you. Examine your code. I've examined it for you. You can take some time, pause the video and examine your code. Test the program. Remember, to test, you right click and just say run file, and it appears. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we pasted only 4, so it's working. Code for the clear button. So code for the clear button. So what you do, go back to design, right click on clear CE, and go to events, go to mouse, and mouse clicked. Now the code is for the clear button is just this. So I'm going to copy it and then paste in the position for the clear button. See, btn mouse clear mouse clicked. So just paste it there. That is fine. So I've coded for the clear button. Was the next step. I've done this. Code for plus, minus, division and multiplication. So let's go do that. So the codes for plus, minus, division and multiplication. Let's take the first one for plus. Let's copy this, and then for the plus button, just right click and say events, mouse clicked, then locate where you have to paste the code for the plus button. Paste it there. You can take some time to arrange it. Let's get the code for minus. Let's get the code for minus. This is the code for minus. Copy, and then minus events, mouse clicked, and then just paste it. Remember, you need to scroll up a bit to find where you are going to paste this code. Then the next one is for division. This is the code for division. For you need to take more time to do this. I think I'm a little fast, so that I could meet up the time. Alright, so this code is for divide, division. So right click on division, events, mouse clicked, and then go up, locate the place, and just you paste the code. Paste. Okay, so the next one is for multiplication. Let's get the code for multiplication, and this. Alright, so copy and paste for multiplication. This button, events, mouse clicked. Scroll up a bit to find the place, and then just go ahead to paste it right there. So let's see where we are in stream of time. We have completed pasting all the codes. Alright, the next step says test your program. I'll click on save first, and then I click on save. I say run file. It comes 1 plus 2 equals. Nothing happens. Let's try the clear button, clear box. Now we coded for 1 to 4. Remember, you should complete 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So we can actually work with just 2. 4 times 3 equals nothing happens. So let's go check what is wrong there. Test your program. Yes, we tested it. There was a problem that we are going to solve in the last step, and the last step 22 says write code for equals button. So let's get the code for the equals button. This is the code, not too complicated, but maybe it takes some time to get used to this code. Try to understand what is happening there. So for the equals button, this is equals, right click and just say events and just go to mouse clicked, and then you go up a bit, find the place, and then you paste the code right there. Alright, so I don't know, I think we are completing this in the right time. So we've actually done almost everything. So what do? The last one is test your program. So let's go ahead to test our program. Remember, we coded for just 1 to 4. You can complete it yourself. So if we click on run file, now I'm going to perform, sorry, let's leave it minimized. 2 plus 4 equals 6. Perfect. 3 times 4, no, sorry, I need to clear first. 3 times 4 equals 12. Let's try division. Clear. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So if you have coded for all the buttons, you can actually go ahead to test all the buttons. So how far have we gone? We actually have completed this tutorial, but I'm sure you have questions. But before we answer those questions, I'll say congrats. Let's go back to check what is next. Congrats, yeah, it's working. Now in the next tutorial we are going to tidy up. We are going to modify this program to handle not just 0 to 9. Remember, you cannot actually handle 2-digit figures. You can't multiply 22 by 22. It can only happen 1 digit. You can only work with 1 digit. So we are going to modify to handle not just 0 to 9, but for every other number in the that has a number of figures. Then we answer your questions, because there may be questions you have. Then we handle errors in case user enters wrong input. Then this silly snapping happening here, not being arranged, we are going to answer this question in the next tutorial. So this is how to write a program, to create a calculator program in Java using NetBeans. I hope this has been informative for you. I'd like to thank you very much for viewing, and also try to give me a thumbs up just like this video. Comment to let me know if you have any problems, and don't forget to subscribe. I think I'll just make it clear. Just click on the subscribe button down there. So I'm just going to say subscribe now. So just click on the right subscribe button down there. If you've done that, that is so good of you. And just be ready for the next program. Remember, I'm Kindson the Tech Pro, and I'd like to thank you very much for being there.